There are times when silence speaks louder than words. There is someone, once close to you, now caught in their own quiet reflection. They think of their actions, the words they used, the way they entered your life. Perhaps it was a friendship, a relationship, or some other bond. But now, in your absence, they feel the weight of every misstep. They remember the moment when your energy began to fade from their life. Slowly but surely, your absence left a void that echoes louder with each passing day. They know now, perhaps too late, that your presence was a blessing they never truly saw for what it was. Pride holds them back from admitting it. Ego keeps their mouth closed, though their heart screams for redemption. Your value was never determined by their appreciation, though they see it now. Your energy, a source of calm and healing, lit up the darkest corners of their life. But now, without you, those corners are left in shadow. They might not say it, but their regret haunts them, creeping into dreams, seeping into their every thought. They search for ways to undo what's been done, though their pride stands tall, unyielding. Perhaps you've wondered, did they even notice? Did they feel the loss? The answer is clear. They feel it, though they hide it. Your absence is felt more powerfully than your presence ever was. Without you, they are learning a difficult truth, that peace, once taken for granted, is no longer theirs to keep. The scene transitions to you walking in the sun, your expression peaceful, free from the weight of the past. But this is not your burden to bear. The path you walk now is yours alone, free from the chains of unreciprocated care and unspoken apologies. You've grown, you've healed, and you no longer chase the validation that eluded you. While they are trapped in their cycle of regret, unable to admit their mistakes, you have found strength in your journey of letting go. There is a reversal of roles. Where once you were seeking, now they are left with questions they cannot answer. You no longer need them, nor their validation. Their remorse, though real, is not your concern. Your energy is your own now, reserved for those who value and cherish it. This is your victory, silent but powerful. No one knows the battles you fought, the sleepless nights, the tears shed in quiet, but you do. And now you emerge, stronger, wiser. You no longer settle for less than you deserve. And while they remain entangled in the web of their own regret, you are free. Remember, it's not their regret that defines you. It's your journey, your growth, your peace. Let them live with the consequences of their choices, while you continue to rise. As you continue to walk your path, the distance between you and them grows. What was once a connection filled with hope and possibility has now turned into a lesson, one that has changed you in ways they may never understand. While they grapple with their remorse, you are moving forward, discovering new parts of yourself, finding joy in places they never cared to look. Your life has taken on new meaning, new depth. No longer tethered to the past, you have learned to embrace the present. You've realized that those who truly matter are the ones who see your worth without you having to prove it. Those who hurt you were meant to be part of your story, but not the ending. They sit in silence, replaying moments, wondering if they could have changed the outcome. They wonder how it all slipped away. The truth is, they never believed you'd leave. They thought their control, their ego, would be enough to keep you close. But they were wrong. You chose yourself, and in doing so, you shattered the illusion they clung to. They consider reaching out, apologizing, mending the rift, but they stop, held back by the same force that caused the divide. Ego whispers that they should wait, that perhaps you'll return on your own. They don't realize that you've already moved on, that you've closed that chapter and are writing a new one. You no longer need to hear the words they can't say. Your healing doesn't require their acknowledgement. You've forgiven, not for their sake, but for yours. It wasn't easy, but you understood that in order to grow, you had to release the weight of their mistakes. Now, without them in your life, you are free, free to love, to live, and to rise. Their world has shifted. What once seemed certain is now fragile. The loss of your presence has become a constant reminder of their failure. But this is not your concern. They will either learn or remain trapped in the same cycle. You, however, are no longer bound to their choices. Your energy, your light, belongs to you and you alone. In this new chapter, you have found people who see you for who you are, who value your presence without the need for explanations or apologies. They are the ones who deserve your light, who will nurture the energy you bring. Your life is richer now, filled with peace, joy, and purpose. And so, the roles have fully reversed. While they remain frozen in regret, you are walking into a future filled with promise. The game has changed, and this time, it's in your favor. The past, once a source of pain, is now a stepping stone toward your own greatness. Remember, their regret is theirs to carry, not yours. You've done the work, you've healed, and now you're free. Free to embrace all that life has to offer. Free to become everything you were meant to be. And they are left with the silence they once imposed on you. Your journey has led you here, to a place of peace and understanding. The storms you once faced, the battles you fought in silence, they've passed. You've risen above the pain, stronger than before. Now, your life is no longer defined by their absence, but by your presence, fully realized, fully alive. The world is wide open for you now. No longer are you weighed down by the shadows of the past. You've embraced your worth and have drawn in people who reflect the love and respect you deserve. They see you, truly see you, and your energy is now met with reciprocity, balance, and genuine care. While you've flourished, they remain tethered to the past. Their mind is filled with what-ifs and regrets that echo in the silence you left behind. But you are no longer waiting for apologies or acknowledgments. You've learned that their regret is their burden to bear, not yours. On the surface, they may appear unchanged, still moving through life, still surrounded by familiar faces. But inside, they are haunted by what they can never have again. They thought they could move on without you, but now they know. They underestimated your impact. Their smiles hide the turmoil they can't escape, and their pride keeps them locked in a battle with themselves. They might try to forget, to bury the memories of what once was, but the truth lingers. In the quiet moments, when no one else is watching, they remember. Every decision, every word they didn't say, every opportunity to make things right. It all haunts them now. But the chance to make amends has passed. They see that now, as clearly as they see the space you once filled. Your peace, your joy, is no longer tied to their recognition. You've freed yourself from the need to be understood by those who never truly valued you. Your journey has taken you to new heights, where their regrets no longer reach you. And in this place, you are untouchable. The roles have shifted completely. Once you waited, you wondered, you questioned. Now they are the ones left on the outside, looking in. They are the ones wishing they could turn back time, but time has moved forward without them. And so have you. Their pride, their ego, kept them from ever admitting their mistakes. Now, they live with the consequences. They are trapped in a cycle of regret, unable to move forward, while you soar into a future they can only imagine. They see the joy you've found, the life you're building, and it reminds them of what they lost. But this is not your concern. You've reached a place where their regrets no longer matter. You have learned the power of letting go, of moving on without looking back. Your life is now your own, unburdened by their actions or inaction. What they choose to do with their regret is their own path to walk. Yours is filled with light, growth, and endless possibilities. This is the final realization. The power they once held is gone. You are no longer the person who waited for an apology that never came. You are no longer affected by the silence they imposed on you. Now, you are free, free to embrace the life you deserve. Remember this: your life is yours to shape. Their regret may follow them, but you are no longer defined by their absence. You've built something stronger, more beautiful. And in this new chapter, you no longer need to prove your worth. It shines through in every step you take. And they remain in the silence they created. The silent realization. Your journey, once filled with uncertainties and painful lessons, has brought you here, to a place of serenity where the weight of their mistakes no longer burdens you. Every step you take now is deliberate, every breath filled with purpose. The shadows of the past have faded, replaced by the glow of your newfound strength. This is your life now, crafted by your own hands, shaped by your own choices. The people who surround you now, they see the light in you, the strength in your spirit. They appreciate the energy you bring because they too have walked paths of growth and understanding. Your journey has connected you with those who mirror the best parts of yourself. And yet, there are still those who remain behind, caught in the web of their own pride. They see the life you've built, and with every passing day, the weight of their regret grows heavier. They wonder if things could have been different, if they had chosen humility over ego. But those thoughts remain unspoken, locked away in their heart, where only they can hear them. They move through their days as if nothing has changed, but inside, the regret festers. The moments they could have reached out, the times they chose silence over sincerity, they haunt them. But their pride still holds them captive, preventing them from stepping into the light of reconciliation. They know they were wrong. They know they lost something irreplaceable. But now, it's too late. For you, the chapter has closed. You've written the final lines of that story and have turned the page. You understand now that some people are not meant to come with you on the next part of your journey. Their role in your life was to teach you, to help you grow, even if their lesson came through pain. And now, you've outgrown that chapter. You've outgrown them. The life you're living now is a testament to your resilience. What was once broken has healed, and in its place, you've built something stronger, more beautiful than before. Those who truly matter are here with you now, sharing in your happiness, supporting your growth. They see the real you, and they value everything you bring to their lives. They still think about you, about the life they could have been part of if only they had valued you when it mattered. But pride is a powerful thing. It keeps them from taking that step, from admitting their wrongs. Instead, they watch from afar, living with the consequences of their silence, their inaction. And while they sit in their self-imposed solitude, you are surrounded by love, by connection. The energy you once gave to those who didn't appreciate it is now given to those who do. Your presence is cherished, your kindness reciprocated. You've learned the importance of reserving your light for those who honor it. This is the moment you realize just how far you've come. The pain of the past no longer lingers in your heart. It has been transformed into wisdom, strength, and a deep understanding of who you are and what you deserve. You no longer look back. There is nothing left for you there. They see it now, how much you've grown, how far you've come. But the chance to be part of your life is gone. They will never again have access to the part of you they once took for granted. Their regret will remain, a constant shadow, but it is no longer your concern. The time for them to apologize, to seek forgiveness has passed. The past is behind you now, and the future is yours to claim. No longer are you bound by their regret, their silence. You are free. Free to walk your own path, to embrace the life that is waiting for you. The doors ahead are open, and you are ready to live fully, to love deeply, to be everything you were meant to be. And they remain in the silence of their own making,